I haven't had too many conversations with Avery, but I think I had 2 or 3, and they're quite short. This was all on Clubhouse, and one of them is burnt into my mind because of how ridiculous the situation was. Basically, we were in the Clubhouse room, and there were several Arab Muslims on the panel, and he claimed, believe it or not, that according to Islam, according to the Quran, Muslims are supposed to worship Jesus. I'm not kidding, by the way. He quoted Surah Tawbah, verse 31, اتخذوا أحبارهم ورهبانهم أربابا من دون الله والمسيح ابن مريم.
Okay, this one, I think he must have got it from Christian Prince, because the first time I heard this argument, I think it's from Christian Prince, and many other Christians have cited him as the expert who know Arabic supposedly, and hence they, from there, everyone, I think, have come across this argument many times, and for every single time it seems that they are referring to Christian Prince. So that's my assumption. I'm not sure Avery is citing him as well, or he because he do not know or he depended on the translation. I'm not sure.
Anyways, so imagine this. Yeah, Avery's like actually saying to a group of Arab Muslims that this is evidence that we're supposed to worship Jesus. And the reason why he's assuming this is because of the order of the words in the verse. So I proceeded to tell him, explain to him, that word order is irrelevant in Arabic grammar. By the way, for those that are curious about what is going on in the verse, please check this video out to see how ridiculous some of the other top Christian apologists are. It would be unfair to single out Avery. And then, alhamdulillah, there was a Hispanic Christian who was actually learning Arabic. I think his name was Aaron. And he came up and he said, oh, by the way, guys, the Muslims are actually right. So it was really refreshing to see that. So we brought this to Avery's attention, but he couldn't care less. To him, he wasn't convinced. He already made up his mind way before he ever entered the room. He sincerely believed that Muslims that follow the Quran were ignoring this one verse that is allegedly teaching us to worship Jesus. It's crazy. But now all of that's in the past because Avery has upgraded. Now, he's not just asking the questions, but no, now he's actually teaching the Arabs. He's actually teaching. Before he was asking, and now he was teaching before he was asking the questions.
You asked me excellent question.
Allah.
One God, right?
That you say, that's made up of parts.
Tawheed is...
Wait, ahad means one of.
Yes, one. Ahad.
One of.
Wallahu ahad.
Wait, you're missing it again. Ahad means one of.
Now, I have several Christians that says this. I wonder where they get that from. I'm curious. Is it Christian Prince as well? Because they are so convinced that they know Arabic. I'm not sure where they learn it from. Because there are so many comments that says this. Ahad is not. It is one of, and then they say one of what, and then they want to justify Trinity, right? So, where did you even get this idea? It's bizarre, and the level of confidence they have. It's interesting. It is interesting. Meaning that, regardless of if you have learned more Arabic or have learned it for a longer time, somehow they know it better. That is very interesting to me.
When I say Qul huwa Allahu ahad, the one and only.
That's ahad doesn't mean one and only.
Yes, ahad.
No, ahad means one of a group.
Ahadun ahad. When I say ahadun ahad, what does it mean?
It means one of a group.
Okay, I'm the Arabic speaker here, and you
are the Arabic speaker.
Ahad.
Oh, Avery. Now you're going to teach Arabs how to count? You're going to teach the Arabs how to count in Arabic, bro? You don't know that ahad can also mean one? Yusuf alayhi salam tells his father that he sees 11 planets prostrating to him, along with the sun and the moon. What is the number for 11 in Arabic, Avery? أحد عشر. What did Yusuf say to his father? إني رأيت أحد عشر كوكبا. Al-Khalil bin Ahmad al-Farahidi, the author of the first Arabic dictionary, teaches how to count. He says, واحد اثنان ثلاثة إلى عشرة وإن شئت قلت أحد اثنان ثلاثة. He's teaching you how to count, Avery. For some reason, Avery assumes that the Quran is all about shirk. It tells you for some reason to worship Jesus. I don't get it. And I mean, Avery, you don't have to agree with the verse, but come on, you got to do it justice. And I'm sincerely curious, who's the dumbass that taught you this one? Qul huwa Allahu ahad is a statement of shirk, is a statement of polytheism, according to Avery. Yo, let me help you out here. Al-Baqarah, verse 163. وَإِلَهُكُمْ إِلَهٌ وَاحِدٌ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا هُوَ الرَّحْمَنُ الرَّحِيمُ. How can Allah be in this verse one and in the other verse one off? How does that make any... That's what you guys believe in. That's the sort of nonsense you folks believe in, that God is one and he's one off.
We can discuss this to tomorrow. But you know the Surah Ikhlas, what it is.
I know Surah Ikhlas. It says that your God is one God. It says that your God is one of a group.
No. Okay,
Yes.
read the translation for me.
Yeah, it says God is one of a group.
No, read the translation.
No.
Put the translation on the screen.
It's funny that now you're relying on English translation.
Okay, then put it on the screen so we can read it.
You just told me that you're an Arabic speaker.
Avery here is so delusional that he thinks that the Arab that's asking him about the English translation of the verse is asking because he needs to understand the Quran through the English translation. He's doing it for you. He's asking you to present the translation so that you could realize what the verse is speaking about. Here's some help. This is from Arthur Arbery's translation of the Quran. By the way, he's a kafir as well. He translates it to say, He is God, one. How about George Sale? That's another kafir. He translates it as, say, God is one God. Maybe you should write your own translation, Avery, because you know Arabic so well. You know how to count in Arabic, and we don't. And to the rest of you guys, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Yeah, I'm wondering whether this is from Christian Prince as well, because many others have this is from my observation. It might be mistake, it might be wrong, but many of those Arabic that they say that this Arabic phrase means this, and because the argument is always that Christian Prince know more Arabic than meaning they are pointing towards me, right? So whatever I'm trying to explain, they will just not consider, not listen. They have made their mind. So I'm not putting all Christian into one basket like this. I'm not saying all Christian are stubborn like this, and whatever evidence that they brought forth to them, they will just ignore as long as they have made their mind. They only trust that particular source, whoever that is. So in this case, because I'm not sure, I assume someone have started this idea. I wonder who. And whoever that is must be some level of, because all the Christian, when they convinced of that, even Arabic sources, even Arabic dictionary, even whatever doesn't count. That is interesting. Of course, some of you have made this point as well, right? Some of you Christian that commented on my channel, say Ahad is one off. It's laughable, but I do not want to laugh in front of your face. But can you just share where do you get it from? If it is from Lisanul Arab, for example, right? That is interesting. If you say, no, you open Lisanul Arab, that is what it says there. Then at least we can discuss it. Okay, that's interesting. That's one of the primary source of understanding Arabic language. But if your source is, I don't know. I'm interested to know who is the source of that. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time.